In this lecture, I'll give you steps to build a money-making machine website. To be clear, I'm not going to go through exact details like how to sign up in this and that, how to put your email and all. I'll focus more on strategies that took us 4 years of working and failing to develop them. So, it's gonna shorten the time for you. And you're not that basic, of course. This will also teach you indirectly the mindset of self-reliance and teach you how to search and find information. Although I will include all resources from download addresses to tutorials in a document just below this video. So, we'll cover in this lecture: first, how to choose the best niche. Second, how a website works. Third, hosting and domain tutorial. Fourth, SSL and CDN installation. Fifth, install WordPress template on your website. Sixth, next and back buttons, the secret of our business. 7. Other principal plugins. 8. Adjusting home pages. Well, first, niches that you can work on. Niche selection is very important and it plays a major role on whether your business will be successful or not, because every niche has its own properties. Basically, niche demand, concurrence and audience. From personal experience, I can give you these advices choosing the right niche. 1. Choose a niche that you know more about than your audience. I mean, to be an expert for them. Your mother might have asked you before about Einstein's theory of relativity, or your little sister asked you about how the car works, and you have answered them with what you know in a simple way. So, here you are an expert for them. Perhaps you personally don't fully understand relativity theory or even hate physics, or perhaps you are not interested in cars at all, or you do not know much about them, but in that case you were an expert in the eyes of those who asked you, and your answer was simple and easy and communicates the idea. 2. Define your interests. 3. Circle strategy. What are things that you spend your time doing every day? What are things that you search every day? And things your friends ask you about because you are expert in it for them. You can also ask these questions. What are daily problems which your neighbors or co-workers are facing? I mean, define problems and try to creatively find a theoretical solution that can be a website or an article. To succeed in any niche, whether online or real, you must provide a specific service or product. If someone asks you about it, you can answer with a few words that explains everything. Therefore, your type of niche must be one of the three. The first type: topic niche. It's the niche that specializes in all aspects and problems of a specific topic, such as travel, the best places to travel, travel costs, hotels, problems obtaining a visa, and other things. Or for example, healthy eating, slimming, YouTube, photography, or programming and other topics. The second type: person's niche. It's the niche that concerns the problems and aspirations of a certain group of people. For example, high school students, engineering students, college students in general, mothers, factory workers, accountants, marketers, and others, so that they solve their problems and you help them. For example, mothers, how to properly feed your child, the types of food that children love, how to help your children to study, the most important tools that help you to arrange the house quickly, and many others. The third type: services or products niche. It's a niche that is specialized in everything related to a specific type of products or services. For example, cameras, Java programming language, home maintenance, home decorations, sportwear, and other services and products. If we choose cameras, for example, we can provide content on the best cameras for beginners, how do you do maintenance for the cameras, the best lenses, how do you film, and other topics. 3. Choose a micro niche. Micro niche is basically a very specified niche. For example, football. You can make a site about Barcelona news. I can give you another example. Health, a site about just COVID-19, about its articles, about its news. So, do you like cookies? Yeah, cookies. That's present in every breakfast. Do you prefer buy them from a supermarket or a specialized cookie store? Yeah, I mean specified in them. So you got the answer. So a micro niche is very better if you start with it. 4. Test whether the niche is really profitable or not. You can easily answer the question, is the niche you have chosen profitable or not, using one of the following methods. Ads in search engine results and click price CPC. If you search for any keyword or question specific to the niche you choose, do you find ads in the search engine results? As you research, do you search for keywords using a tool such as Uber Suggest? I will put you more tools later in the description. Do you find click prices as shown in the picture? Are there competitors in the search results? If there are sites and blogs in the search results that have a domain power of 20 or more, then this is a good indication of the profitability of the niche. We will not choose a niche that no one cares about, of course. 5. Are there many products or services related to the niche that can be promoted? It's true that you can profit from any website without having to offer products, but adding extra passive money to our pockets is really great. You can search in Google for any topic in the niche that you choose and add affiliate program or special offer or add services to find some offers and services that you can promote in your niche, in your articles. You can also browse Amazon or eBay or any market website and other digital stores, programming or design sites. If you find a group of products and services that can be promoted, this is very strong indication that you have found a profitable niche already. 5. Do an initial analysis of the competitors and identify their weakness and strengths. Do you know how many sites are currently at the time of telling you this? And how many of these sites are visited by internet users? Let me answer you with this infographic. Google searches have about 3.5 billion worldwide searches daily. According to several sources, 15% of these searches are completely new and have not happened before. This means more keywords and topics that people inquire about, which causes development in the field of SEO, social engine optimization, and marketing methods, and thus various and multiple sources of traffic and visits. Take a quick look at the power of the domains in the search results for a number of keywords for the niche that you are gonna choose. If the strength of all the domains is 50 or more, then perhaps this niche is very competitive, and I do not advise you, as long as you are a beginner, to choose it. Take a test for the specific niche you have chosen. You now have a niche and it's more profitable, and the competition is acceptable. It's time to test this niche until you are absolutely sure that your assessment of things are correct and that your method and the content you will provide will be acceptable to the targeted audience. You can start creating your site and start writing and promoting the content on the social media. Basically, Facebook groups and Reddit site are ideal options, or the forums that your audience are present to see their interactions with your content, and if your content is useful for them according to the interactions. The worst that can happen here is that your content is not good, or that there is no interactions with your niche. You can change the content or even a new niche experience. The most that you can lose is the price of the domain you've chosen. So, don't worry. And if you are hesitant about more than one niche at the same time, you can start a free blog on Medium or Tumblr or even a simple YouTube channel to test more than one idea and easily share your topics on social media and evaluate the interactions. After you find the information that the audience interacted the most with, then you can start your site and release your content. 8. Choose the time to expand your scaling circle. Profit methods from the specialized website niche are many and multiple. After achieving some success, and when confidence increases with your audience, you can increase the products and services that you nominate, or you can offer a digital product such as ebooks, ready designs, or even paid courses later. I think you may have heard about Brian Dean, founder of Backlinko. He is one of the most famous SEO experts in the world. When he started his site, he was only talking about a specific topic, which is building backlinks for websites, especially e-commerce sites. And after he achieved success, he developed and scaled more. For example, the travel section that we talked about, when you achieve some success and find some profits, you may refer to help married couples to spend their holidays in Thailand with a small budget. Then, with a large budget, perhaps your site will become a reference for all who wish to visit Thailand from USA. Or maybe you can help students in USA to travel to other countries in Asia, such as Japan or Singapore, so that you become a reference for students traveling from America to Asia, and maybe target other countries. There are no limits to development as long as you gain the confidence of the public. Remember that all successful projects are small and very simple. And to conclude this, here are some niches that you can test. Health, parenting, you can work with food, you can pets and dogs are very good niche. Cars, you can work also with tech, cooking, books, I don't prefer to mention the niche I work on. We've talked about everything concerning niche. Now let's go to how a website works. A website is simply a collection of web pages of codes that describes the layout, format and content on a page. There is a web server. Web server is an internet-connected computer that receives the request from a web page sent by your browser. The browser connects your computer to the server through an IP address. The IP address is obtained by translating the domain name. Hosting and domain tutorial. To be honest with you, with the tools that you will use when starting this domain, you will make a big difference between you and other marketers. Speed is the most important thing. Whether you work in a field of CPA marketing or the field of AdSense Arbitrage, you'll spend your money to bring traffic. So imagine that you spend $100 a day in ads and bring around 20,000 persons, but your article views are only 5,000 people. And all this is due to your slow website that does not load until 20 seconds or later. We are in 2020 and there is a study saying that the average human concentration is only 8 seconds. Meaning that if you do not bring his interest in this period, just forget about it. There are many friends in the domain of AdSense Arbitrage who copy everything, the article, the advertisement and everything, but they do not make any profit. And when they search a solution, we find that their sites will not be loaded until after 20 seconds or more. Here you can imagine that the traffic is coming from pop-up ads and the page is not complete uploaded until 20 seconds, knowing that those who see pop ads will have a response act faster than Bruce Lee. Thus, before you consider bringing traffic, you must build the foundation, which is the site, your traffic receiver. As everyone knows, the basis on which each site is built is also the first factor which will determine the speed of the site, is your hosting or server. To be honest with you, there are hundreds of good hosts, but most of them are not compatible with WordPress as well, which will slow down your site. According to my experience, the best hosting site is Namecheap, and there is also Bluehost. Namecheap hosting is powerful and fast, and it's very compatible with WordPress, and the price does not exceed $40 annually plus a free domain, especially with the new service they are delivering. It's Easy WordPress, like you see here. This video explains it.
If you've got 2 minutes, I'd like to show you in real time just how quick and easy it is to create a brand new WordPress website with EasyWP. Alright, let's begin. You can get started with your first month of managed WordPress hosting for just $1. Next, confirm the details of your subscription and your payment option. Then, you'll need to choose a domain name for your new WordPress website. If you've already registered a domain name with Namecheap, simply select it from the drop-down list of available domain names here. Or, you can create a free EasyWP address to use as long as you like. You can always change the web address later. Click Continue, then confirm the web address for your new site. When you're happy, click the button to create your WordPress website. Next, confirm that you'd like EasyWP to connect your domain name to your new site. And now, EasyWP will install and configure the WordPress software. When it's finished, you'll see a notification at the top informing you that your new website is live and that your WordPress login credentials have been emailed to you. You can click here to view the settings for your new WordPress website. And here you'll find details like the version of WordPress your site is currently using, the title, web address, and status of your site, subscription details, and more. To access your WordPress dashboard and begin building your site, click the WP Admin button at the top. And that's it. We've just created a brand new WordPress website in less than 90 seconds with blazing fast managed WordPress hosting from EasyWP. So now it's your turn. Why not visit easywp.com and try it for yourself? We think you'll agree that EasyWP just may be the easiest and fastest way to create your own WordPress website today.
Thus, if you are a beginner and wants to start with this domain, you can use Namecheap. You can download WordPress in it with a press of button, as seen in the video. Now, installing SSL and CDN. What's SSL? SSL briefly represents security layer of your website. When browser make a request, it goes first through SSL server that secure client's information, and then complete request process into principal server. CDN or Content Delivery Network. It means a number of servers distributed all around the world that help the principal server in case of immense traffic amounts. There is Cloudflare, company that gives this service for free. You can choose free plan as you see here. After you sign up, you can put your website address. It will give you DNS informations. Press continue and return to control panel on Namecheap and copy those two addresses. It will work 10 minutes later. We set some parameters on Cloudflare cPanel as you see here. Select cache as you want. I prefer 8 days. We return to principal menu, and now everything is okay. We enter page rules, then we copy complete site address with HTTP and we add this and press save deploy. Okay, good. Now fast WordPress template. I know I focus a lot on the word fast because you can lose a lot of money just by ignoring those two things, speed of your site and A/B test. We will talk about A/B test later. Speed is everything. It will determine that you will lose or win. The important thing after we have created a solid foundation for our site through hosting, do you know what is it? Yes, it's the site template. It will also be responsible for your site speed, and therefore you should be concerned with choosing the best template, as if you are going to choose your future wife. By the way, if you are married, congratulations, you made a great decision. According to my experience, I tried many templates in various fields, but the best templates I think for your websites are Bimber, Newspaper, and Socially Viral. Socially Viral is the best. They are fast and gives you all required tools to work on AdSense Arbitrage. You have freedom to choose one of those according to your taste. I'll show you an example of Socially Viral. There is a free version as well as a paid one. Paid is way better, of course. Here is the paid one. After purchasing it, you can download a zip file of the template and upload it on WordPress. As you see here, we go to Appearance, press Add New, and then Upload Recent Downloaded Template. And then we are gonna install its plugins. And our website is ready. To be honest with you, I have my business already running, so no need to purchase templates and tools again. My friends are helping me with those records. Next and back buttons, secret of our website. To be honest with you, if I would summarize the entire AdSense Arbitrage domain for you, then I will summarize it in these next back buttons. In order to explain to you the importance of this plugin, let me give you an example. Mostly, you were browsing one of the articles that is talking about the top 10 cars. At the end of the first page, you will find a button telling you to go to the second page to complete the article. You may have seen a lot of these types of subdivisions, but did you ask yourself, why does those websites owners do this? Well, let me tell you that in every article there are 3 ads. Like this, the customer will see Google AdSense ads 3 times. So you have long articles. Then, look, you get 3 views on Google AdSense, and there is a small probability that the customer will click on your ads. But if we divide our article into 10 pages through the next and back buttons, the customer, when browsing the entire article, will see 30 ads in total. 30 ads will be recorded as watched on Google AdSense, and the possibility that clicking on more than one ad will be really big. If you are buying every visitor for $0.1 from Facebook ads, without these buttons you will get just $0.05. But after using the buttons and dividing your article, your profits will be multiplied 30 times. This you will get $1.5. That's it. You will spend $0.1 on Facebook ads and get $1.5 from Google AdSense. And here is the strength of these buttons appears. So they are very important to be on your website. In order for this button to work properly and achieve the desired result, you must divide your site with well-placed ads. We'll talk about this later, but the most important to me is the article that you will write. Without an interesting article that makes the person get excited and wants to read it all, you will not make any profit. So before you focus on the buttons and ads places, make sure your articles are interesting. Recommended plugin to place the next and back buttons is the post slider ad. What I love about this plugin is that it works with Ajax technology, and this means that when the person clicks next, all ads that were shown are changed by other ads, as if you did a refresh, and thus the customer will see different ads. You can download it for $29. There is a free plugins as well, like Next Post Flybox. You can purchase it and add it like this. Go to plugins, upload its files like this, and now it's successfully activated. You can choose one of those next back themes. Don't forget to activate the options, refresh ads when refreshing page, and your plugin is ready. Other important plugins. Note, I included all those plugins download addresses and tutorials in the document just below this lecture. You can check them there. First plugin is Ads and AdSense plugin WP Quads. WP means WordPress. This is very important. It will help us place ads in our sites. Second one, GDPR cookie consent to notify your website users about cookies policy and all. Third one, Sassy Social Share. It enables users to share your articles on social media. Fourth one is Facebook Pixels. It enables you to track traffic coming from Facebook and making lookalike audiences and all. Important one also. Fifth, Ad Inserter Pro. To be honest with you, I don't use this plugin so much, but there is so much friends using it in AdSense Arbitrage domain. This tool is very suitable. If you are a lazy person, it will enable you to place automatically ads. But wait, it makes another immense role. This plugin is much bigger than what I told you now. If I would make a course on this alone, I will need more than 10 videos only to explain this tool. You tell me, how is this? Isn't the purpose of this tool is just to place ads automatically? Yes, this is what everyone thinks, but this tool, if you use all its features, it enables you practice what's named clocking. Clocking is the process or procedure that website owner takes to send customers to a different page from the page to which monitors or other users are sent. The main objective of the clocking process is to maximize the profits of the marketer as much as possible. Dear friend, you should know that in many campaigns using clocking is a must in order to make that campaign a winning one. In AdSense Arbitrage, we have no problem with advertising. Facebook Ads allows us to submit our articles there normally. The problem we have is with Google AdSense, so that it is strict in the ads placement and all of those things. Don't worry, we'll get to know the best place to place ads in the next section of strategies. So, if we were going to do a specific clocking, then we would definitely do it for Google AdSense. The strategy is as follows. Let's assume you are targeting a Mexico audience with your article. So all it will do is as follows. First, it will go to your article and divide its ads as explained before, and you can choose if everyone enters your site from Mexico will see its article divisions, and any other one who's not coming from Mexico will see it as long article without next and back buttons. And don't forget to add homepage and privacy policy and all. So, those are arbitrage website secrets that every marketer is hiding. This was just dessert. Next section will be more important and useful.